What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I know I look crazy. My eyes are red. My makeup situation is a situation, but I'm on a video streak and I thought, why not keep going? I recently just posted my first blog and I'll link that in the description box below. The first blog was actually 10 mistakes made when trying to lose weight. These are mistakes that I personally made and I think that are pretty common. And if you've been making these mistakes, then stop it. Let's go ahead and get started. The first mistake would be choosing low fat or diet foods. These are the foods that are screaming that they're extremely low calorie, like the thin cookies, the yogurts, and everything like that. They may be extremely low calorie, however, they could be packed with sugar. If you need a snack during the day, which you probably will, then you should opt to get something that's unsweetened, like unsweetened yogurt, and then put your own amount of sugar in it, because most likely you're not going to be putting 13 grams of sugar in it like some of these are loaded with. Number 2 is drinking sugar. These are like the naked drinks, which I was a fan of when I first started my weight loss journey. These claim to have all these veggies in them and everything like that, which may be true and may even work for some people, but for the most part, you have to lower your carb intake, especially your sugar intake. Make sure you're looking at the sugar content, which brings me to number 3, and that is read your labels. You need to be checking every label that you are consuming, like that you're not making at home, because the first 2 of these could have been avoided if you would have just read the labels. What you're looking for in the labels are the sugar content. Different things work for different people, but for me personally, I just tried to stay away from anything with a higher sugar content. I forgot to mention for the drinking sugar, I know it takes a little bit more time, but go ahead and just make your own drink. Get some unsweetened almond milk, throw some kale and spinach in there. You can't taste it, I promise. Be in control of your own sugar intake. Honey is a good sweetener for things, or coconut sugar, or even regular sugar, but you're not, like I say, you're not putting 13 grams in there, or 14, or however many, even 23 grams of sugar into your drinks. And when you physically see how much sugar is going in there, then you tend to stop yourself. A big mistake that I made, number 4, is drinking a protein shake as a meal replacement. And I'm not talking about the ones that are specifically made to be meal replacements. I'm talking about I would take the big bulking protein powder and literally drink that like in the morning, and that would be my meal. That is so silly. Those are literally made to help you gain weight. Those are made for building muscle mass. Those are not meant for losing weight, and it even says it on the labels. But I read this label and I was like, well, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, of course the people who made this doesn't know what they're talking about. But as I'm reading more and getting back into it, that just kind of, makes me giggle that I would drink whey protein for a meal. Don't do that. That's retarded. The number 5 mistake that I put on here is not lifting weights. I personally never made this mistake, but I know a lot of women in particular, they have that ambition to lose weight. They will only consider cardio. Reconsider, because lifting weights not only makes you more shapely, but it also increases your metabolic rate. Things such as sleeping or sitting on the couch after you've had a good workout, your metabolism will stay risen, and normal activities that don't burn a lot of calories will burn more calories just by itself. Number 6 on my list is not taking enough protein. So when you're actually weight training, this is for bodybuilding, but you're actually supposed to consume 0.8 grams of protein for every pound in your body. So if you weigh 130 pounds, that's 130 grams of protein. You don't necessarily have to do that extreme, especially if you're not like lifting super heavy or trying to bodybuild, but you do need to consume a good amount of protein. I know there are websites out there that actually calculate how much you need of each macronutrition. Not only is protein the second best food group aside from carbs, which you need to be cutting, your proteins are your meats and they help you feel full. And when you feel full, you're less likely to binge and get strayed away from eating clean. Number 7 goes hand in hand with number 6, and that is not intaking enough fiber. Fiber actually turns into a gel into your body, which retains water, which helps you feel full. I'm not sure if I'm getting that exact science right, but it's something along those lines. Fiber is good for you and it helps your digestive tract, and it also helps you feel full. So I know that much. So you need to be increasing protein, you need to be increasing fiber. I didn't particularly go out of my way. I went out of my way for protein, but I didn't go out of my way for fiber. I just tried to incorporate more fruit, or not more fruits. I don't like fruit very much because I'm more of a savory person. But I tried to incorporate a lot of vegetables. Like I tried to eat vegetables with each of my meals. Number 8, not drinking enough water. I think everyone knows by now that you're supposed to drink a ton of water, whether you're trying to lose weight or just trying to be a good functioning living person. You need to be drinking at least half your body weight in fluid ounces. So again, if you weigh 130 pounds, we're not going to do that math. If you weigh 140 pounds, then you need to be drinking 70 ounces in water, at least. That's the least you need to be drinking. Not only is water going to help your body function better, but it also like helps your skin, and it helps just flush your body, flush that fat out, help your digestive system, and just, you need to stay hydrated. You need to have your body functioning at its utmost best so you can get this weight off. Number 9, I put as staring at the scale. Now, I never remember being that obsessed with it. I do remember like when I first had my second son, I would look at the scale a lot, but I wasn't like depressed about it because I had just had my son. But as it went on and I lost like the first 10 or 20 pounds, I never really looked at the scale like obsessively. I know some people do, but if you do that, you need to stop, because looking at the scale all the time, like every day, even every week, I feel like is a little bit dramatic. You don't need to be doing that. I look at the scale probably once every 2 or 3 months, to be honest. I'm more concerned about how I actually feel and how my clothes are fitting. The 10th mistake that I have on here is having unrealistic expectations. I think a lot of companies have advertisements with already thin and naturally fit people, just because the psyche behind that is, oh, if they look good, I'll probably look good if I take this product. We all should know that by now. That's just a marketing ploy. Another thing is social media. I feel like I did this to myself, is I would look at all these hashtags of fit people and everything like that, and just have unrealistic expectations and look at myself and compare myself and do that. Just keep on your path and your journey. I know this is so cliche, but that is really true. So just keep with your journey, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.